Namaskaram and a warm welcome to all those who are joining us at the Isha Yoga Center around the world. Tonight's Darshan is an opportunity to spend New Year's Eve with Sadhguru and bring in 2026 with clarity and joy. On the cusp of a new year, let's take a moment to look back on the major happenings of the year gone by. We will begin with a glimpse of Sadhguru's and Isha Foundation's activities in 2025.
What is your wish today for the world?
She has only 3.5 chakras. Mooladhara, which is the fundamental, Manipura, which is the maintenance, Svadhisthana, which is regenerative in many ways, and Anahata is only half. She has immense compassion, but no love. So, Devi, a glorious space in what we're trying to create, this reverberation will live long and forever. We are here for a very unique possibility. This is not about looking up, this is about rising up. Welcome to Mahashivratri 2025.
सदगुरु जी, मैंने आपके इस शिवरात्रि महोत्सव के लिए बहुत कुछ सुना, सुनकर भी अनुभूति होती थी, मगर आज मैं यहाँ आया हूँ तब मैं निश्चित रूप से पूरे विश्व को कहना चाहता हूँ, ये अद्भुत है, अकल्पनीय है, अवर्णनीय है।
This is the only event, 12 hours, full night, where there is no alcohol, no drug, no intoxicants, but everybody is intoxicated with Shiva.
It's actually my first time here in the ashram, and the energy is absolutely overwhelming and infectious.
The vibe, the music, the culture, the heritage. It's a mini India happening here.
Your health must be your responsibility. Only then you can be a contributing citizen to this nation and to this world. So as a part of this, we will unveil this Miracle of Mind app, a free app. In the next 24 months, we want to see at least 3 billion people on the planet are closing their eyes and meditating for 7 minutes a day. This can change the world in subtle ways. Mind's miracle, let's make it happen.
An enlightened master of enormous capability, he has undertaken some gargantuan challenges.
We are involved in education in a big way. We are also providing medical care on various levels in a few thousand villages. And above all, we have this action for rural rejuvenation, which is to rejuvenate the rural spirit.
This is not just a sports festival. This is a celebration of the dream of crores of citizens living in Bharat's villages.
We have played so many international matches, we have played so many national matches. कुछ यहाँ से सीखना पड़ेगा.
We also have ecological projects, which is the largest ecological movement. Now, Kaveri Calling this year has completed 128 million living trees. Our goal is 2.42 billion. I want to remind you, thinking phase is over, action time has come.
City of Los Angeles presents a certificate of recognition to Sadhguru.
Make this happen for yourself, that life or death, you will handle it gracefully and joyfully. Hello? Let's make it happen.
It's an honor to be here in your presence, Sadhguru, so thank you so much.
My whole heart is singing and smiling with gratitude and with love that we are here together.
For thousands of years, Eastern civilizations have been talking consciousness because in that space, everything is one and you can know just about anything that you wish to know. So it's very important that a conscious leadership arises in the world at this juncture because we can restore this planet to a reasonable sense of well-being for future generations if we act now.
Do you come back once to the greater festival?
This is the time. The truth of our well-being is within us or somewhere up in the sky. If it's within us, why is it out of reach? In this generation, we must make it happen that every human being has at least a simple tool to fix their own well-being. They don't have to depend on anybody.
Welcome to Dubai.
Thank you.
One more time.
Wherever I go, people in the airports are shouting, "Sadhguru, we love you." I said, "Hey, I'll take you seriously, be careful, huh?"
What is your vision of AI? Do you view it with fear?
You're looking at consequences without looking at the fundamentals.
Tell me the fundamentals.
If this is a wrong plant, it doesn't grow, you know.
It just collects dust.
Is he actually Sadhguru?
Yes.
I'm joking. Nice to meet you.
What is so special about this comb?
It's been on for millennia. People are not here to buy a ticket to heaven. They're here for mukti, for liberation. And this will be the future of the world. Here we are at Kailash, be with me, and we want to see that in some way you're touched by the power of Kailash, the spirit of Kailash, and above all, the profound knowing that we call Kailash. I'm with you. Right now, the script of your life is within the boundaries of your mammon. So, you come to a Sadhguru to get a script for your life which is beyond the boundaries of your memory. It's my wish and my blessing, this must happen in your life. You must know the joy of scripting a life beyond the boundaries of your memory. Why do people drink? Why do people drug?
With a little bit of drink, they can dance on the street. Abandon. If abandon comes with unawareness, you end up one way. If you are in a state of abandon consciously, this will lead to an ecstasy that you cannot explain. No alcohol, no music, no drug. If Sadhguru is in your heart, you must dance through your life.
గురుని శిక్షలేక గుర్తెట్లు కలుగును అజ్ఞానికైనా ఎవరికైనా తాళపు చెవిలేక తలపెట్టును విశ్వదాభిరామ వినురవేమ విశ్వదాభిరామ వినురవేమ కోయిల గానం ఆనందమే కలువల మౌనం ఆనందమే కురిసే మిన్నో ఆనందమే మురిసే మిన్నో ఆనందమే చూసే మనసుంటే ప్రతి మనిషి దైవమే భువియే కాదా నిజమైన స్వర్గమే ఆనందమే పరమానందమే అహమే వీడితే బ్రతుకు సుమగంధమే ఆనందమానందమే పరమానందమే ప్రతి మనసందో నిండాలి మకరందమే ఆనందమానందమే పరమానందమే అహమే వీడితే బ్రతుకు సుమగంధమే ఆనందమానందమే పరమానందమే ప్రతి మనసందో నిండాలి మకరందమే దయగల హృదయమే మందిరమే మనించే మనసెంతో సుందరమే ప్రేమతో పిలిచితే ప్రార్థనే ఆకలి తీర్చితే ఆరాధనే జపములు తపములు తెలియకునా మౌనము కూడా ఓ సాధనే భ్రమలను ఒకటొకటి వీడితే
ಎತ್ತಣ ಮಾಮರ ಎತ್ತಣ ಕೋಗಿಲೆ ಎತ್ತಣ ಮಾಮರ ಎತ್ತಣ ಕೋಗಿಲೆ ಎತ್ತಣೆಂದೆತ್ತ ಸಂಬಂಧವೇ ಎತ್ತಣ ಮಾಮರ ಎತ್ತಣ ಕೋಗಿಲೆ ಎತ್ತಣ ಮಾಮರ ಎತ್ತಣ ಕೋಗಿಲೆ ಎತ್ತಣೆಂದೆತ್ತ ಸಂಬಂಧವಯ್ಯ ಎತ್ತಣ ಮಾಮರ ಎತ್ತಣ ಕೋಗಿಲೆ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ನೆಲ್ಲಿಕಾಯಿ ಸಮುದ್ರದ ಉಪ್ಪು ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ನೆಲ್ಲಿಕಾಯಿ ಸಮುದ್ರದ ಉಪ್ಪು ಎಟ್ಟನೆದ್ದೆತ್ತ ಸಂಬಂಧವಯ್ಯ ಎತ್ತಣ ಮಾಮರ ಎತ್ತಣ ಕೋಗಿಲೆ ಎತ್ತಣ ಮಾಮರ ಎತ್ತಣ ಕೋಗಿಲೆ ಎತ್ತಣೆಂದೆತ್ತ ಸಂಬಂಧವಯ್ಯ ಎತ್ತಣ ಮಾಮರ ಎತ್ತಣ ಕೋಗಿಲೆ ಗುಹೇಶ್ವರ ಲಿಂಗಕ್ಕೆಯೂ ನನಗೆಯೂ ಗುಹೇಶ್ವರ ಲಿಂಗಕ್ಕೆಯೂ ನನಗೆಯೂ ಎತ್ತಣೆಂದೆತ್ತ ಸಂಬಂಧವಯ್ಯ ಗುಹೇಶ್ವರ ಲಿಂಗಕ್ಕೆಯೂ ನನಗೆಯೂ ಎತ್ತಣೆಂದೆತ್ತ ಸಂಬಂಧವಯ್ಯ ಎತ್ತಣ ಮಾಮರ ಎತ್ತಣ ಕೋಗಿಲೆ ಎತ್ತಣ ಮಾಮರ ಎತ್ತಣ ಕೋಗಿಲೆ ಎತ್ತಣೆಂದೆತ್ತ ಸಂಬಂಧವಯ್ಯ ಎತ್ತಣ ಮಾಮರ ಎತ್ತಣ ಎತ್ತಣ ಮಾಮರ ಎತ್ತಣ ಕೋಗಿಲೆ ಎತ್ತಣ ಮಾಮರ ಎತ್ತಣ ಕೋಗಿಲೆ
कुछ कहना चाह रही है हवा कुछ सन्नाटे भी बोल रहे कुछ कहना चाह रही है हवा कुछ सन्नाटे भी बोल रहे कुछ सत्य गगन से उतरे हैं जो बंद द्वार है खोल रहे कुछ सत्य गगन से उतरे हैं जो बंद द्वार है खोल रहे जो बंद द्वार है खोल रहे जो बंद द्वार है खोल रहे सुनो कुछ देर ठहर कर सुनो बुनो एक जीवन फिर से बुनो सुनो चुनो खुद अपना रास्ता चुनो सुनो कुछ देर ठहर कर सुनो चुनो खुद अपना रास्ता चुनो थी कब से मौन सृष्टि सारी मिट्टी की गंध को कहने दो कहने दो कहने दो अब मुक्त करो तुम स्वर सारे हर रुके छंद को बहने दो बहने दो बहने दो बहने दो बहने दो सुनो कुछ देर ठहर कर सुनो सुनो एक जीवन फिर से बुनो सुनो कुछ देर ठहर कर सुनो चुनो खुद अपना रास्ता चुनो चुनो खुद अपना रास्ता चुनो चुनो खुद अपना रास्ता चुनो
Mahadeva Maheshwara Bhairava Yogeshwara Mahadeva Maheshwara Bhairava Bhuteshwara Mahadeva Maheshwara Bhairava Kala Bhairava Kala Kala Bhairava Kala Bhairava Namaskaram. All the children, Namaskaram. Well, today morning, early morning, I just made a round of the Kala Bhairava temple. Without any support, he's by himself picking up momentum. And I think he will need attention very soon, it looks like. Kala means time.
You okay with the poem? We're ending the year, so it's okay. It's called time. When the babe suckles upon mother's teat, time rolls on. When the first use of limbs that makes one crawl, time rolls on. When the first tender step or the sweet lisp of speech, time rolls on. When the exuberance of youth blossoms, pangs of lust and love grips, time rolls on. Many burdens of life, its joys and pains unfold, time rolls on. Even when the stillness of death occupies oneself, time rolls on. Your only constant companion, time. If you are attuned to this tiny speck of time that roots you, you shall know the timeless nature of time. In this knowing, you can ride the cycles of time, or else the same shall crush. As there are no hours or months or years or millenniums, just this all-encompassing moment, an instant and eternity at once. So, no, I'm not looking at the drone, I'm looking at the sky. Is somewhere there is a count, 2025 going away and 2026 coming. No. Well, the year as we know it, time as we know it, first of all, is a consequence of a certain dimension of existence, which is the most fundamental, which we call time, at the same time we call it space. The word kala represents both time and space. The modern science has taken a long route and come back to the same thing now. They are also talking about time and space being same. It takes on a cyclical form when it comes in touch with the physical, because everything that's physical is cyclical in nature. You take an atom, it's in cycles. You take the solar system, it's in cycles, which you're waiting to celebrate, as if the planet was not spinning every day. And you take the galaxies, everything that's physical is in cycles, including our own bodies are in cycles. So the cyclical nature of time is a consequence of its contact with what we refer to as physicality, as we know physicality. But if one becomes still, time has no consequence. If you become absolutely still within yourself, time doesn't take a toll on you. Doesn't matter how many years, it just doesn't have impact upon you, because time's ability to impact is only the physical nature. When I say physical, that includes the nature of your body and your mind, because both are physical in nature. Everything that's physical is cyclical to start with. It is cyclical means it's repetitive. It's repetitive means it runs upon memory. When it runs upon memory, it runs upon limited data. However large we think that data is in relation to the creation, whatever we know is a minuscule. The more you identify with that, the more limited you become, more insignificant you become in your own experience. But in the yogic culture, we always identify with our ignorance because our ignorance is boundless. There's no limits to our ignorance. What we do not know is a limitless thing. What we know is a very limited thing. But if one comes to stillness within oneself, still does not mean you have to just sit in one place all the time. Well, initially maybe. When I say initially, I was stupid and it took me 3 lifetimes. You are smart. I'm sure you won't take that long. Hello? Tell me yes, huh? So, if you learn to sit still, you will see time and all the other antecedents that fall out of time have no impact on you. That is, you live here, going through life, you can be absolutely involved with everything but untouched by the process of life because fundamentally it's the time which wears you down. Time also is measured by your memory. How much memory you carry defines the times that you have lived. Life and times of somebody means it's a huge amount of memory. So it's essentially a rear view mirror. Once in a way, glancing at the rear view is okay, but if you're looking at the rear view alone and driving, you will naturally after some time go on a reverse gear. Inevitably it'll happen. So, this is the reason why life is moving forward, people are trying to move backward. Doesn't take any reason, even if they're living in a palace, their faces are long because they stretch. Looking at the rear view mirror, slowly it's going backwards, but the natural tendency of the life is to go forward because most human beings, what they value most right now is their memories. Now, of course, they carry it in a gadget. Everything they see, their breakfast has to be photographed, their lunch has to be photographed, every step has to be photographed by themselves. Happy New Year to me. Hello? No, I'm not mocking anyone, I'm just saying somewhere, slowly, with the systems of education and the process of living, we have come to this state of becoming very stupid data centers and all that we have is memory. There's no awareness of existence, there's no aliveness, just a heap of memory. Memory will just wear you down after some time. Here and there, you can think of something of the past and smile, but if you're just living by that, it'll wear you down. So, you don't have to let go 2025, the damn thing will go anyway, all right? I have to let go and call in 26, nothing like that, it'll go. There is no… Hello? This is because a lot of people, if you look at their faces on a daily basis, it looks like they believe they themselves are spinning this damn planet every day. So much hardship so much hardship, it looks like they are spinning it by themselves. It's a very intense labor, you know. It's a very intense labor. You can see it, the stress on their face shows they are the ones who are spinning this damn planet on a daily basis. No, if you sit here, it's a free ride. Hello? It's spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, you don't feel it. It's hurtling along its orbit at approximately 2 million miles per hour, you don't feel it. Free ride or no? Hello? Are you enjoying the ride? That's a question. So, this used to happen even when I was very young. Not like this young, very young. I just sat on tree branches and spent whole days. Hard to get me down because I did not articulate it like this at that time. It's almost like the trees held me, they won't let me go. I figured out so many things about them. I couldn't tell anybody because I didn't know any scientific language nor… I didn't care, first of all. I didn't care to tell anybody anything. Till I was 19 years of age, I barely spoke. People thought he doesn't know how to speak. I never spoke, not because I didn't know how to speak, because I was just absorbed in life. And all the stupid things that were happening around you, I could see through that and it was so dumb. The human beings are involved in their own daily gossip endlessly. What did she do? What did he do? What happened? What happened? Nonsense. What is happening? Do you know in this creation? Tremendous things are happening every moment. Nobody has any attention. They're interested what is happening in the neighbor's bedroom. They're interested in that. Everywhere it's happening, tremendous amount of life. And today, modern science is kind of measuring and telling you because anything that comes from life is no more of any value, it has to come from the lab. So lab things are telling you today that a plant is sensitive to light, sound, smell, touch, do you know? If your body odor is not nice, you go near a plant, the flowers… I'm not joking, it's happening. They are not opening up for you. Only if that guy who is a pollinator for the flower, if that guy comes, his smell and his sound, they understand, immediately they pump it with sweetness. The nectar becomes super sweet. But if you go, just hoping the idiot doesn't take me for his puja or for their hair or something. They're just sitting and hoping, but what to do? See? If a particular insect comes, just by the sound, they know he is a good pollinator. By the smell, they know he is a good pollinator. For him, they pump extra sweet nectar. And if there are 10 flowers in the plant, which flower is approaching, all the sweetness will come to that flower. Can you believe it? I'm saying, I did not figure all these things out when I was in the wild by myself. But the amount of things that were happening, as I said, I couldn't mentally articulate it, but I knew life is happening in abundance. Abundance means superabundance. For all this, all that is needed is, you just shut up and sit down. Shall we start 2026? Just shut up and sit down, or will you… Happy New Year, Happy New Year, will you shout? Idiots who have not been happy for 365 days. Are they going to be happy today? No, still there is time for that happiness. No, I'm not trying to take away all celebration. You need an excuse for celebration. I don't need an excuse for celebration, that's all I'm saying. You need an excuse, it comes once in a year for some. Why don't you do it at every sunrise? Hello? Every sunrise. Oh, Sadhguru, we thought this is going to be a party, but you're destroying everything. And this is the kind of party we have, okay? Because our boys are saying today they're going to drop a wisdom bomb. Have you heard of this? So because you must understand, the nature of life is such, unless you have the brain of a rat. Unless you have the brain of a rat, if you have a human brain, whatever it is, however pleasant it is, within a brief amount of time, you get bored of that. Pleasantness will not hold you. You need profoundness of experience, otherwise it cannot hold you. This is the nature of life. This is the nature of evolution. You shouldn't have evolved. If you were just a little something, just those little things you do and you are fine. Once you become a human being, doesn't matter how pleasant something is, it doesn't keep you engaged. It's okay for 2 days, after that, it means nothing. Happened to you or still… Hello? Not happened yet? Like what? Because I remember there was a first aid building in Coimbatore city, in the center of Coimbatore city, where there was a satsang, post Bhavaspandana program. Oh, flowers blooming out there, huh? Okay. No, I will tell you my tragedy, huh? So, Bhavaspandana program over and those days we don't have the ashram, we're just doing residential programs in all sorts of, places like chowdhuries and hotels and stuff. So, people are sharing, people are, see how Bhavaspandana people are, like that they are. No, they all did Bhavaspandana a long time ago, so they're like Anyway, in that satsang, people were sharing like this, very exuberant, so many things. One man stands up and says, "Konjam indha saambar nalla potrukkalame." I thought, oh my God, this guy, வீட்ல மனைவி சாம்பார் போடலையா? இல்ல போடுவாங்க, ஆனா 3 நாள் சாம்பார். You guys not understanding if you're not Tamil. This is a very profound aspect of life in Tamil Nadu. Sambar should be like that. Like this, it won't go. It has to be like that. So in the Bhavaspandana sharing, the only thing this man has got is, the sambar could have been done better. I thought, where does this guy come from? Hey, sambar okay? They don't care, there's sambar or no sambar. So, people get entangled to things like the same sambar every day they want to eat, doesn't matter what. That is because you have a rat's brain. Yes. All the scientists are doing… if they want to find out something about you, they're experimenting on rats. What do you think? The nature of human intelligence is such, though initially it seeks pleasantness, in no time pleasantness is out of vogue. You want profoundness. Without profoundness, this cannot last. It has to dig deeper into something. Not knowing how people get sloshed with alcohol, drugs, this, that, whatever, all kinds of wild things, because essentially they're looking for profoundness. Well, profoundness of life, if it really has to touch you, you must know how to keep yourself, your interiority still. to keep your interiority still, initially maybe you have to do something, but afterwards you can be doing whatever and still be absolutely still within yourself. So, this plant life, the way it embraced me, it just… I cannot express it in words, I still don't have words for those things. It just embraced me like that. I felt everything that was happening to the trees and plants around me, but I have no words or descriptions. Today scientists are saying, they're doing this UV, ultraviolet is happening like this, the far red is happening like that, near red is happening like this. I didn't know none of those things, but I knew phenomenal amount of life is happening. Phenomenal means phenomenal. Unbelievable level of life happening, but nobody seems to be paying attention. Nobody seems to be bothered about such a tremendous phenomena happening. If only human beings had experienced it, we would have kept this planet much, much better, for sure. There is no experience of life, there is only psychological drama going on. Because of psychological drama, we need to fix milestones. Well, the year end is one kind of milestone, your birthday is another kind of milestone, your wedding anniversary, another kind of milestone. Hey, I'm not… I only said it, you are only making fun of it. Shankaran Pillai went into the florist shop. He had a really sad face. And the florist looked at him, a new florist, he's enterprising, he wants to serve the customers well. Looking at his face, he immediately picked up a wreath and came towards him. He said, no, I need a basket full of flowers for my wife, it's an anniversary. Oh, he said, oh, I'm sorry, because looking at the face, he thought it's a death. Then he asked to write a card. What day is it? When is it? When is the anniversary? Shankaran Pillai said, yesterday. So these landmarks, these milestones are fine because in some way, because our body is keeping time, we also mentally want to know time, how many years over. It's not about how many years over, how many less years you have to carry. Hello? You don't have to carry 100 years, you're not just born. Just a few more years to carry, is it not nice? You're not saying it. If you have more years, it's nice. If you have less years, it's nice. You have no years, it's nice. Hello? It's just that what's not nice is this one, because endless activity is happening. There is no stillness anywhere, endless activity. Activity or dynamism, which we call as life, you must understand in its very nature, it has to have a beginning and an end. If you move into that dimension of who you are, which we call as stillness, you can call it in English language. In Sanskrit, maybe an appropriate word would be akala, that means no time zone. Or it could also be called moksha. Moksha means no time. Time means cycles. No time means no cycles. So mukti, moksha is not somewhere, it's here. If you move from that which is constantly in motion to that which doesn't move within yourself, you are in liberation. Everything is free. The very nature of life is such that it is a play between stillness and dynamism. But if you just get lost on the surface movement, then you will know only the surface. In knowing the surface, surface will be choppy always. It'll be up and down, that's its nature. If it doesn't move at all, then somebody's influence is on it in a different way. The surface doesn't move, then something else is happening. Or you can call it death, or you can call it a divine intervention. This happened, I think I've told you this before, but anyway. When Arjuna was to go for Swayamvara, that is with Draupadi Swayamvara, so the contest is such that there is a fish which is rotating in the ceiling. You have to look in the reflection in a water, there is a bowl of water, you have to see the reflection and shoot the eye of the fish. Hello? It shouldn't be so difficult to get married, hello? Don't set up such contests, nobody's going to marry you these days. But she's Draupadi, you know. So, Krishna is instructing Arjuna, put your right foot forward, stabilize yourself like this is the way to hold the bow. And because Arjuna thinks he is the best archer, but he's being instructed once again, you have to hit it the first shot, otherwise you'll miss it. Then with little irritation, Arjuna asks, okay, I will do all these things, what will you do? Krishna looked at him and said, I'll keep the water still. So, Kala or time is rolling for all of us. You like it, you don't like it. You do something, you don't do something. You're joyful or you're miserable. Whatever the hell, time keeps rolling. No rewind on it. So there's only one thing you can do for the dynamism of life. You can manage your energies. You're doing your Shakti, Chalana. Is it moving something? Hello? So, because today everybody is thinking of, I don't know whether everybody will be awake for the New Year, those who are in the parties, because some people start little early. Because party does not mean just joy, party means intoxication generally or overeating or whatever else. So, with intoxication, certain exuberance comes, certain sense of abandon comes. But the problem is awareness is lost, because the experience of life is not in its memory, not in its imagination. Memory is what is gone by. Imagination, if you are vain, you dream, if you have some sense, you plan. But both ways it's imagination. A plan is a more structured dreaming. Dream is just a dream. You have no intention of going there, but nicely dream. It's like a cinema, usually badly directed. Your dreams are not happening the way you want, isn't it? If your dreams were happening just the way you want, you would be la la la. You see, there are some people, their dreams are happening the way they want. Their life is happening or not, it doesn't matter, dreams are happening, it's a good beginning. Hello? It's a very good beginning, I'm saying, I'm not joking. So, if your dream is happening and seamlessly it's going here and there, it's fine. But if you intend to go to that place, you need to structure it into your plan. But whether it's a dream or a plan, it's still imagination. Nobody knows tomorrow. Whether you will be here, this planet will be here, this creation will be here, we don't know. We're hoping it'll be there. Hello? We are hoping it'll be there, we are planning it'll be there, but there is no guarantee. There is no such guarantee at all. This is the nature. But the whole problem with human mind is to create some kind of guarantee. All they do in this hope of guarantee is tangle themselves up in such bad ways that life feels entangled. And all of them, every one of you and everybody in the world, I'm sure, when they were 6, 7, 8 years of age, they were like this, like they were like those girls out there. See, everybody was like that. They didn't go through any program, they were like that, everybody in the world. Wasn't everybody like that? Everybody was like that. Today if you look at them, it looks like they came out of a grave. They're actually going there, but it looks like they walked out of a grave. Their faces look so grave. It looks like they just came out of it. What is the problem? The problem is just this. Within their minds, they're so horribly entangled. The entanglement sometimes manifests in the outer situation also, in so many different ways. But more than anything, it's a psychological entanglement. Within yourself, there is so many things going on. It's a fake world. What's happening in your mind is not a reality. It's made up by you. You can make it up any way you want. But that freedom is not there, so many things happen. After some time, you start thinking it's real. This happened. Shankaran Pillai was in a bar with his friend and he pulled out a box and he showed such a big diamond ring, such a big diamond and a ring. I said, "What is this for?" He said, "This is for my girlfriend, for her birthday." Wow, you bought a diamond ring for her? But last time I spoke to her, she said she wants a four-wheel drive. He said, "Yeah, that's what she asked, but where can I find a fake Land Rover?" Everything here is fake. You're making it up. At least make up the things that you want, hello? Things that are good for you and for everybody around you. Hello? What is that? Oh, okay. Okay. I'll tell you one more story, after that you must keep quiet, okay? Time is neither cyclical nor is it a straight line, it's just kala. You must understand how wonderfully these words are used. Kala means time, kali means space, kala means empty, everything. Everything in one word, it is said, because it's empty. Emptiness means stillness. The largest part of creation is emptiness. Over 99.99% of an atom is empty, of cosmos is empty, you're also empty. Hello? No, you're too full of yourself. Hello? So, an American guy went for his honeymoon to Moscow, not now, 90s, not now. In the 90s, he went there and his whole knowledge about Moscow city and Russia was from the Hollywood movies. The moment you get down from the airplane, there will be one guy who'll be reading a newspaper like this. And another guy, you know, all the KGB guys. Whole of Moscow is full of KGB guys. That's his imagination. He watched like this, like that, and the taxi driver could be KGB. This guy can be KGB. Like this, he went and went to the hotel. And he knew those guys will tap the room and they'll record everything, so he searched everywhere, under the lights, under the phone, this, that, and went under the bed. Then he saw a round metal plate beneath the carpet. So he saw a nut there, and he tried, it didn't come. Then he pulled out a toolkit, that small toolkit he had, traveling toolkit, and he undid that nut and then pulled out the round metal plate and threw it into the bin. Then he thought it's not safe there and threw it out of the window. And in about 10 minutes, there was huge commotion in front of the hotel, ambulances and police sirens blaring and whole lot of stuff happening. Then he looked outside and all this happening, then he called the reception and asked, what's happening in front of the hotel? Is there fire? Is there something happening? The receptionist said, no, sir, the thing is, this dining hall just beneath your room actually, there people were having a party and this chandelier just came down, crashing on the people. Don't go and unscrew this and that, huh? You don't know what'll happen to you. The important thing is you're stepping into the new year. Hello? It's new, it's fresh, you don't know what it is about. That's why Sadhguru, can you predict what will happen in 2026? As I told you, neither the planet, nor the sun, nor the moon, nor the whole galaxy know what is stupid 2026. Only you making it up, just enjoy it, okay? Hello? You're making up something, just enjoy the damn thing, that's all there is. If it's real, then we have to see how to face it. When you're making up something, hello? It's your cinema. Okay. So this whole process of New Year, I'm not trying to kill it, we will celebrate also, okay? Hey, why only the New Year? Every moment you must… new moment, every new moment you should celebrate. If you cannot celebrate every moment, if you are not that conscious, at least every day in the morning when you wake up, wow, new day. New day or no? New day. If you can't do anything else, at least you can smile. Who at whom, Sadhguru, whom should I smile at? No, you must understand, smile is, if a plant is well nourished, it'll blossom into a flower. Similarly, if this is well nourished with sufficient amount of enthusiasm, exuberance, joy and love, it will smile. Hello? You never smile at anybody, you smile. Because that's a natural expression that comes out if you're joyful. And somebody comes, that's not a smile. That's a disaster, but what to do? You have to get that, you have to pull it out of some people. So tomorrow at least, you're starting tomorrow morning at least, you must big smile because it's a new year, you know. And see, some people are counting New Year from 1st January. The Tamil people count from what, 10th of April? 14th of April. The Kannada and Telugu people, Ugadi, somewhere between March and April they keep varying because it's a lunar calendar, they vary somewhere and that is their New Year. Up in the north they do Vaikashi and they do another one. So I'm saying, 1st January is New Year for a lot of people. You can make 2nd January also a New Year, 3rd also a New Year. Hello, why not? Hello? Yes, because it's anyway made up by us. At least make up a few more things, better things. Practice through the year. Every day is a new year and it's a new day and it's new you. It must be new you, that's the most important thing. If you are if you are carrying a baggage on your head and going, then you don't know what it means to be in a fresh day, because you carry the same old stuff every time. You heard about Shankaran Pillai carrying a bundle on his head and going in the train? Who did not? See, tomorrow is New Year's Day. Are you able to keep yesterday away and just go into New Year? Oh! Those that group is Oh. The time is such a thing that just because you give it a number or a name, it doesn't become something. This happened, Shankaran Pillai went to United States and he saw everybody was having a fancy dog and they were walking it in the parks. So he went to the kennel and bought two. So he brought it home and he was walking it in the park. One of his neighbors came and asked, "Oh, you have dogs? What are their names?" He said, "This is Rolex, this is Timex." I said, "What is that? Why is it Rolex, Timex?" No, I just bought it yesterday, these two dogs, and the kennel guy told me that these are watch dogs. So you can give it a name. You can give it a number, you can give it a name, but there is no number written anywhere, no name. It's all for our convenience. You must understand, we're making up things for our well-being. Hello? At least well-being must happen, isn't it? Well-being must happen. We are making it up. So many social situations, we are making it up for our well-being. Well-being must happen, not just situations happening. Well-being must happen. Everything that human beings are doing, knowingly or unknowingly, in pursuit of their happiness, including the so-called New Year's Day, it's coming, it's coming. It's coming. Including this is for one's well-being, yes or no? In pursuit of happiness. But all those situations are there in people's lives, education is there, money is there, wealth is there, marriage is there, children are there, everything is there, but joy is not there. It's with that intent they created all this. Here and there it happened, of course. Here and there happening, little bit of joy, little bit of love, little bit of ecstasy. This means you are constipated. Hello? You know what's constipation, you know? Constipation means not that it doesn't happen at all, it happens but little by little. It didn't happen at all, you would be gone. The same goes for your joy also. If there is no happiness in you, no joy in you, no love in you, no nothing in you, you would be gone. It happens little by little, here and there. Because of this constipated way of living, neither you can live nor die. It's time you must know the distinction between what is existential and what is psychological. Psychological things must happen our way because they are made by us. Existential things, so much, we don't even know where it begins, where it ends. Did you imagine that plant doesn't like your body odor and taking away its sweetness from its… Hello? But they're that smart. They're that smart. So much is happening in the existence, you have no clue, you can only bow down. Whatever you see, you can only bow down because everything is too much for your intelligence. It's too much. But What is psychological must be happening your way. What I am saying is, at least your stupid dream must happen your way. Life will happen in its own way. Then, if your dream is happening your way, everything that's happening in your mind is happening your way, you are pleasant, then there is a possibility of wanting to seek profoundness. Your whole life is going just in pursuit of pleasantness, because even the so-called spiritual idiots are going about saying, peace is the ultimate goal of your life. They will only rest in peace. Little bit… peace means little bit of pleasantness. Still in pursuit of pleasantness. Okay, nothing wrong with pleasantness, but is it true? I'm asking all of you, those of you who are here and those of you who are all over the WWW, all the three worlds. Namaskaram to all of you. All of you, tell me one thing. Do you at least know both joy and misery comes from within you? Love and hate comes from within you? Agony and ecstasy comes from within you? So if it's coming from within you, at least what's coming from within you must happen the way you want, isn't it? What's coming from all over, not going to happen your way or my way, it's happening the way it happens. But what's coming from within us must happen our way. So if that doesn't happen, there's no good. So there are various ways of looking at it. You heard of Mahabharatam. The great Indian story. When the Pandavas, these 5 brothers who did something stupid and lost their kingdom and everything they had, and they are in the jungle now, Vanaprastha there. They have to be in the forest for 12 years, they are there. In this, one day it happened, one of them, I think Nakula first went to get water from a lake. There was a crane standing on one leg. And it said, see, I own this lake. If you want to take water from this lake, I will ask you a question, you must answer, otherwise you can't drink from this lake. He looked at it like this. Nakula considers himself a very handsome man and he's very, very proud of that. He looked at the bird, the bloody bird, I have to take your permission to drink water? And he drank water, he fell right there and died. Then Sahadeva came, then Bhima came, then Arjuna came, everybody had the same fate, all of them fell dead. Then Yudhishthira came in search. The 4 brothers were lying down next to in the lake bank, and the bird was still standing there. So Yudhishthira came and grasped the situation and he bowed down to the bird and said, "Who are you?" I said, the bird said, "I am a yaksha and I have a question. If you cannot answer these questions, you cannot have water." Then question and answer started, you know, this is India. Indians Indians have been practicing asking questions for thousands of years. So here also in Mahabharatam also there is a question-answer. The bird asks, what is more important than earth? Yudhishthira, rap, he says, mother. Okay. What is swifter than the wind? Mind. What is it that is more than the blades of grass? Thoughts. Like this it goes on. What is the highest sanctuary which is bigger than heaven? Truth. Like this, every question he has an answer and goes on and on and on. What is the greatest treasure? The ultimate treasure in life is health, because everything else depends on that. See, people create wealth because everything that they do depends on that. But the fundamental treasure is health, only if that is there, everything else works, like this it goes on, many questions. And then, after all these questions being answered, the bird, who is a yaksha, is satisfied and says, okay, now I'll give you a boon, one boon, ask what you want. Yudhishthira about to say, my 4 brothers, but only one. Only one you can ask. So he said, I want Nakula to come alive. Then the bird looked at him and asked, why Nakula? He's not even your real brother, he's a step-brother. Why are you asking for him? Your favorite brother is Bhima. Why are you not asking for Bhima? For you to wage war, Arjuna is most important. Why are you not asking for Arjuna as a king? Why are you asking for Nakula? So, Yudhishthira said, I am son of Kunti, that's my mother. Nakula is the son of Madri, I have 2 mothers. And if I am anyway alive, I want one son of Madri to be alive. So the bird looked at him and said, you are not only wise, you are compassionate and you're full of love. So I will bring all the 4 alive. And all the 4 came alive. And then the story continued, you know the story. The bird doesn't know this. There is a story behind this where when he played the dice, the first one that he put on the stake was Nakula. First he lost Nakula, then he lost Sahadeva, then Bhima, then Arjuna, then whatever, Draupadi and everything. So, he had… No, the thing is, he had committed that mistake in the past and he's conscious of that he should never do that again. Probably at that time it pricked him so badly, why did he put Nakula first on stake? But now he recovered Nakula, so the bird said, you are not only a man of wisdom, you are also of compassion. I'll bring all the 4 alive and you know the story continued. Why I am saying this to you is, because the nature of time and life is such that many times we will hit things that we have not imagined possible in the outside world. It is because of the fear of this that people curtail their lives. Most human beings have crippled themselves simply because of the fear of suffering. What will happen? What the hell will happen? At the most you will die. That anyway will happen. The question is only how and when. So, the fear of suffering, if it doesn't go, you cannot handle time because the burdens of time will create more and more fears. The past experiences will create more and more fears. So the fear of suffering is one important aspect which makes time very relevant, very significant. So, to move from this fear of suffering to a place where life leaves you untouched, though you are absolutely involved, immensely involved with life, life leaves you untouched. If this has to happen, you have to come to your stillness. Now we're reaching towards the midnight hour, shall we go into some stillness? So all you have to do is, if you're touching each other, just move a little bit and make sure… Sit down, please sit down. Shh, I know, please sit down, man. It's okay. You must sit still, okay? Sit in such a way that your body is not in contact with anybody else, that you… little space between people. All you have to do is keep your hands facing up, find a comfortable posture where your body is naturally balanced, close your eyes. It'll help to keep the face slightly upturned and just sit still. Don't make any effort to meditate, watch breath, do this, do that, no. Simply sit still, just still, eyes closed. Just sit still. Just sitting still. Nothing particular to do, just sit still. Those of you online, just sit still, please. say this after me. Brahmananda Swarupa Isha Jagadisha Akilananda Swarupa Isha Mahesha Brahmananda Swarupa Isha Jagadisha Akilananda Swarupa Isha Mahesha
महाभारतं धर्म अधर्म संघर्षणं पक्षि प्राणि मानव च देव धर्म अधर्म पाञ्चालिका ज्ञान प्रभासित दिव्य जीवम् सर्वे सर्वमहामृतम् सर्वे सर्वमहामृतम् भारतम् भारतं महाभारतम् धर्म अधर्म संघर्षणम् पक्षि प्राणि मानव च देवा धर्म अधर्म पाञ्चालिका ज्ञान प्रभासित दिव्य जीवम् सर्वे सर्वमहामृतम् सर्वे सर्वमहामृतम् भारतम् भारतं महाभारतं धर्म संघर्षणं पक्षि प्राणि मानव च देवा धर्म अधर्म पाञ्चालिका ज्ञान प्रभासित दिव्य जीवम् सर्वे सर्वमहामृतम् सर्वे सर्वमहामृतम् भारतम् भारतं महाभारतं धर्म अधर्म संघर्षणं पक्षि प्राणि मानव च देवा धर्म अधर्म पाञ्चालिका
Namaskaram, and there are many challenges in the world. Last year has been, probably in the last 5 to 6 years, last year has been our year of probably maximum number of wars, famines, terrible situations for people around the world, many lives lost, and technologies are breaking all limits and confusing the hell out of people, which it should not be, but it is doing anyway. And what we make out of the coming year depends on every one of us. What's the prediction? Prediction is for fools who do not have the capacity to envision a plan and execute the plan. That's what human beings should do. Prediction is not for human beings. It's for other creatures. What's going to happen? It's going to rain means this will happen, sun means that will happen. No, whatever it is happening, human beings can do what they want to do if they are in their senses, if they are conscious of what they're doing. So, 2026, hopefully a more conscious year. We've been striving, all our teams have been striving across the world, and well, as you saw, the video views have crossed 6 billion number, and no, that's not 6 billion people, 6 billion views. That is on our official platforms. Overall it should be much, much more. I think we have touched over 2 billion people, little more than that. But you know, my dream was entire humanity. So in this coming year, all of you strive to make it happen. It doesn't take much. If everybody, all of you have a gadget in your hands, if you spend 5 minutes on it, it'll multiply. This is not about myself or the Isha Foundation, this is not about that. This is a time in history where human beings have more than they ever had in the history of humanity. Never before individual human beings possessed as much as they do today. I'm sure you have at least 25 to 50 times more clothes than your grandfather. Hello? So, I'm not grudging it. All I'm saying is, when survival is so well handled, it's very important that we create well-being for ourselves and every other life on this planet. And it's a possibility because we have all the means, we have the tools, we have the technologies, we have the resources to do it for the first time. As a generation of people, will we do it or not is the only question. It's my wish and my blessing that we must make it happen in the coming year. For this, the most important thing is, we need a whole lot more people who act more consciously. Consciously means not in compulsive, reactive ways, but in conscious ways. Only if you're conscious, your intelligence is a gift. If you are compulsive, your intelligence is a curse to yourself and to the world. Right now, just see, our competence and our capabilities are becoming a curse to the planet simply because we are compulsive in our activity, in everything that we do. So, a new year, well, it's a new day, new year, new everything. So let's make it happen to whatever extent we can in our lives, in whichever way we can. The most important thing is we strive to make human beings little more conscious, because if they are conscious, they will do sensible things by themselves. Most human beings don't need teaching, they don't need advice. They just have to light up a little bit, little more conscious, that's all that's needed. So, whichever way we can, let's make it happen. And I heard that these Isha Vidya children are here, they want to ask me, because they're going into examination and they want to ask me a question. But I'm telling you, if you ask me a very difficult question, I will make sure in the exam there are difficult questions. Please, children, one question, we'll finish it, okay, please.
Namaskaram Sadhguru.
Namaskaram.
I'm Rohini from Isha Vidya Dharmapuri School. I'm grateful to see you here. I have a doubt, Sadhguru. There are many gods that we have worshipped. Why did you choose Lord Shiva?
I already warned you, if you ask me difficult questions, well, looking at me, you think I'm doing everything by choice? No, I didn't choose him. I was captured by him. I was not looking for any god in my life. I was just fine the way I was. And I was not looking for God, I was not looking for enlightenment, I was not looking for any damn spiritual thing. But it got me from inside. And after… you know all the other stories, I won't go into it. It happened after that, I would… it's like I would go into a kind of a convulsion, which for lack of examples or lack of how to say it, it's almost like a whooping cough. I know I'm not coughing, but my mother thinking I'm having some kind of a serious cough. It's not a cough, I'm going just happening from within me. I had never uttered the word Shiva in my life. I'd never been to any temples, never, ever. Even till today I have not prayed ever in my life. Then I had never done it, at least now I don't pray because there's no need. At that time I wouldn't pray because I was that cocky. But it just… it's like my life breath, it started coming out from inside. It took me some time to decipher the sound, otherwise it was like a wheeze coming from the base of my belly, just like that. So I didn't choose Shiva or Lord Shiva. The Lord got me and enslaved me for his work. See, ceaselessly I'm going on, 365 days. Old year, new year, doesn't matter, anyway tomorrow is a busy day. That's how it's been because he is a hard slave driver. I am also trying to imitate him with all these people. I didn't choose him, just enslaved. I think you should go and sleep. Tomorrow is the first day of the year, you must start your sadhana at 5:30 in the morning. Hello? Okay, all the Bhavaspandana girls out there why are you letting them make all the noise? What is this? They're behaving like New Year, what about you guys? They're freshly minted from Bhavaspandana, so they're in that mode. Anyway, okay. What is that? Oh, they're not finished yet? It's not over. Okay. Okay. Tomorrow is a new year, let's see, huh? It's another year. All right, we'll see. Thank you. So, it's important that we are all here together, and I'm sure different sorts of people are meeting in different parts of the world at their own time zones. But for everybody it means something that people try to make a fresh beginning. That's the idea of marking the time. The milestones that we mark is to make a fresh beginning. When we say a fresh beginning, in some way, something must change, hello? Something, at least one small aspect, something that you don't want about yourself, get rid of it tomorrow, hello? Something that you aspire for, at least one little bit, huh? Little bigger smile on your face, huh? You're going to give up your anger? Nah, come on, am I so naive to believe all that? At least, everybody's talking about pollution everywhere. At least hot air should not come out of your mouth, huh? You're feeling hot, shut up and sit down, okay? That much you can do in the coming year? If you're feeling angry, what's happening with you? At least do that much, because if you're cooking bad air, let it stay with you. Something wonderful happening, let it go in the world. Hello? Let's make that happen. Thank you very much. Namaskaram.
Over 15,000 years ago, a being appeared in the upper regions of Himalayas. No one knew who he was, where he came from. The origins of this spectacular being were unknown. When his ecstasy allowed him some movement, he danced wildly. When intensity peaked, he became utterly still. People saw that he was experiencing dimensions that no one had ever known or able to fathom. His ecstasy and intensity allowed him to transcend his physical form. Witnessing an individual human in union with the cosmos, they called him a yogi, as he was the first one, the Adi Yogi. When his stillness lasted for years on end, curious onlookers melted away. Only 7 seekers remained, as they could not tear themselves away from him. He transmitted the profound science of yoga in its full depth and dimension. He expounded 112 methods of attainment, offering his disciples access to the deepest innards of creation.
In this magnificent state of yoga, many mysteries of the created and the uncreated cascaded upon his unbridled wild hair. It was a vision of the very core of the cosmos in all its profundity and magnificence, a vision of the unfathomable mysteries of the universe, a most overwhelming vision the sages and Devi Parvati had ever witnessed. Devi Parvati, seeing Adiyogi reveling in ecstatic states, said, "I want to have what you have, show me the way." Adiyogi absorbed her and made her a part of himself, and hence he is the Ardhanari, the ideal man, where one half of him is woman. Seeing the splendor of this magnificent union, Ghanas, his constant companions, asked, "What about us?" Adiyogi said, "Just drink of me," which drove them into intoxicated raptures. Seven sages, the Saptarishis, took the sacred science of yoga in all its forms to human habitations across the planet, which turned into crucibles of civilization. spectacular being is not of the past, but the future of humanity. To move humanity from hallucinations of ups and downs to nameless ecstasies of one's interiority. Mahadev